Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle and this is going to be a general reading for Sagittarius for mid-September. So welcome to my channel and a warm welcome if you are new to my channel. It's great to have you here. So Sagittarius, we're going to dive in and see what is happening for you in the middle of September through to the end of the month. Alright, so we'll pull a few cards from the Energy Oracle deck just to see what the theme of your reading is for this month. Okay, beautiful. Wow. So we have straight up, we've got the Magician and the Mirror card, and this is very clear to me that you are balancing energies in your life at the moment, going between feeling quite insular and reflective, which is the this energy over here, to feeling quite active and empowered to focus on things in your life here. It's recognizing that ultimately at the end of the day you do have the power to create what it is that you want in your life, Sagittarius. We have a mirror in the background here, and this is a really beautiful reminder that whatever we are seeing in our external world is going to be reflected back to us. So depending upon our energy, if we've got a lot of active, progressive, creative energy that we are putting out there, then the universe is going to respond and give you that same energy back to you. And that may look like opportunities that are coming in thick and fast for you. When you're in that more reflective state, perhaps it's tapping into your emotions, then what the world reflects back to you is a similar lower vibrational energy. Not to say that that is a bad energy, that it just may be reflective of a time where you're feeling quiet, more subdued, more reflective and more internal. So the outside world in terms of your communication with others may be feeling a little bit the same. So perhaps communication starts to be a little bit less with other people and so on. I think you get my drift. But it really is a magical card, pardon the pun, because it reminds us Sagittarius that no matter what it is that you do, wherever you direct your focus, your energy and your attention, this is what the world is going to give back to you. So it's a very powerful card and a beautiful reminder that we truly are energetic beings and we are in control of our life and our choices, and that's how we feel empowered in our life, wherever it is that we want to direct our energy. And then we have a man holding a heart card. This is a very empathic, loving, caring and reflective card. Now, this energy may be you or someone in your life that is showing a lot of emotion, a lot of heartfelt feelings, deep feelings. It could also be that you, Sagittarius, are in a very reflective mode. And it doesn't matter whether you're male or female. Perhaps you are pondering matters of the heart right now as well. So it's a very quiet, reflective energy, kind of a little similar to what we were talking about over here with the blue energy there, the ice energy, the withdrawn energy. This feels very warm and loving and caring. And it's not an energy that's sort of rushing out there to give a lot of love, to be racing out there, but rather a very stable energy where perhaps you are letting someone know that you're there, or someone else is showing that towards you. It's a very considerate energy and lovely. I hope that resonates for you in some way. The next card is telling us about how you feel within your solar plexus, which is our power center. So, you know, basing it on the previous cards here, perhaps you are really tapping into what your personal power is, and perhaps you feel you're most creative when you are free to love, when you are free to express yourself quite naturally. And as you increase your focus even on how you can love yourself and appreciate your own values, gifts and strengths, this really enables you to power up and to increase your self-confidence. I feel that your self-esteem perhaps is getting a boost right now in mid-September. And, you know, whilst you've got this energy here that could be you, if someone is also showing this compassion towards you, you respond very warmly towards this. And maybe it's someone who represents a listening ear, someone who is allowing you to be in a space of being heard. And so this energy is much appreciated if it is being directed towards you, and it's helping you to perhaps understand yourself at a deeper level. And this is where the solar plexus, third chakra, Archangel Samuel energy is coming through. It's helping you to tap into your inner knowing from a sense of feeling more empowered, more in tune with who you are and what inspires you, and also what you know that you need to focus on in order to develop and strengthen your self-confidence and your self-esteem. I feel that this has been very impactful for you in mid-September through to the end of the month. We have the Healer of the Ages card, so you know, this person could very well be somebody that's like a mentor, counselor, coach, someone who's enabling you to be able to be yourself, feel the truth of who you are, and this is all very healing. So with these two cards here, you are slowly regaining your inner strength and healing from perhaps emotional wounds. So if this is representing an emotional wound or healing of the heart around matters of the heart, then this month, this is what is happening for you. You are regaining your confidence, coming back to the truth of who you are, and feeling a lot more empowered and a lot more in balance. And interesting to see that these two cards both indicate a balance scenario here of really understanding what it takes to be in balance with yourself in terms of your energies, internal and external, yin and yang energies, and then just being able to recognize, even like this card for me is the heart space. The heart is healing. And what an awesome time for you, Sagittarius. A very important and influential time for your healing to be occurring. It's like the renewal of you. And with this particular deck, all of these cards have a golden glow and a golden edge around them. And I feel that we've got the Magician, which is depicted as an older man, an older, wiser person. The Hero of the Ages is a more youthful energy here, as are the two cards in the center, where you really are regaining your vitality and inner strength. It's also, Sagittarius, about learning to have some self-compassion. And self-compassion is something that's incredibly powerful for all of us. When we know how to love and take care of ourselves and to have some self-compassion, that's where true strength lies. That's where we can access our higher wisdom, our inner wisdom, and our inner truth. So that's very powerful indeed. Well, I'm really happy for you because those cards seem to be incredibly meaningful, and I hope this resonates for you. And my dear Sagittarians, if you are new to my channel, please hit that like and the subscribe button so that you can get to hear more of these readings for you. They are available freely for you, and you may as well make the most of them and enjoy them and benefit from them. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. A few cards from the Quantum Oracle deck for Sagittarius. What is going on? Yes, for a period of time you felt like you weren't making any progress, probably up until about now, Sagittarius. The only way to truly get progress in your life, if things have been a little challenging, is to really recognize what you need to let go of. The status quo card lets us know it's been a little bit same old, and this card here, letting go, is really pointing to the fact that if you want to change the status quo, if you want things to improve and for you to have progress in your life in all areas, whether it be personal, health, emotional and mental healing, physical healing, your work or your vocation, it's time to recognize what's holding you back in those areas, what's keeping you stuck, because ultimately, you know, particularly in the depiction of this card, you can let go of those leashes. You certainly can. It is a choice to. So it is this opportunity for you to see clearly now, Sagittarius, as to what just no longer needs to be in your life. Those things, those matters that are pulling at you, taking way too much of your energy and draining you. This is your angels and spirit guides letting you know it's time to release from those things. All right, thank you, spirit guides and angels. What else? And I know it can be a little challenging to do this, you know, when we're stepping into the unknown, we're feeling like perhaps we're disconnecting. It can be a little fearful. But now's the time to really focus on the future. These next two cards let us know that there is fear of losing something in your life. But truly ask yourself, what are you really losing and what are you truly gaining? When you are prepared to let go and untether yourself from things that are holding you back, that's when you get a chance to really move forward towards the horizon. The sea here and the ship is letting us know that it is time for travel. It is time to move on. It is time to look at how you can progress your life. So let go of that rope. Let go of what you think is safe, what feels safe. It's holding you back. It truly is messing up your plans. It's now time to really focus on what the future holds. Look at that beautiful castle there. And to leave behind the things that have been causing you a lot of emotional turmoil and torment, things that don't feel energizing. It's time to move away from those now and to move on. All right, Sagittarius. Quite a clear message there. I hope this is hitting the mark for you for the late September reading for you. We'll pull some cards from the Fairy Tarot deck here. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Sagittarius. What's coming up now? Where can we direct your focus? Lovely. Yes. So the Queen of Air card lets us know it's time to now become quite decisive and objective and focused and strategic. And it does say on this card, like we've just been discussing, clearing away all that no longer serves you. And to really take a more playful attitude to life, let go of the seriousness, relax, and start planning for your future. Inside this crystal ball is a unicorn. Anything is possible when you set your mind to it. And this is a time for you to be creative and to really use your natural gifts and talents. Go and explore. Be that adventurer. Get out there and make your mark. Take control of what is going to grow you and expand you. Along with that energy comes the King of Water. This is about opening up your heart and your mind to those that you can trust, to those who are there to give you heartfelt advice, which I really sensed was coming from this card. Someone who's prepared to support you, listen to you, be that listening ear in a caring space. I feel that you also, in turn, just like the Magician card here, can reflect that energy back to others. And perhaps with the King of Water, this is you bringing forth your generosity to work with others and to provide the benefit of your gifts and skills and talents to others. This is where you get to really tap into your experience, the things that you love to do, the things that you know you're very good at, your strengths. How can you use these, Sagittarius, to assist others? I feel that you're quite respected and people see someone that they can trust in you. So this is a two-way energy because the universe reflects that back to us. What we are and what we see and how we perceive our world, how we treat others is always reflected back to us. So the generosity that you show others is being shown to you as well, Sagittarius. It's a good way to be, isn't it? When we're thinking about how to balance energies, what we put out comes back to us. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Yes, they're giving you a message here of encouragement. Don't give up. 9 of Fire. Still very creative energy with that fiery, passionate energy. This is about standing your ground, being very determined for you, standing up for you, going forward and really protecting and honouring the things that you've worked hard for, the things that you have created. So have the courage, Sagittarius, and believe in yourself. This is what this card is all about. Really go for it. Gather that passionate energy, that inspired energy. Really see what it is that you can offer the world. Bring that compassionate, generous heart forward and share your gifts and talents with others, Sagittarius. This is your moment to shine, and the universe will offer that back to you, Sagittarius. A few cards from the Psychic Tarot deck here. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. For Sagittarius, what do we have here? Apart from a whole bunch of cards that are spilling out everywhere. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Sagittarius. So as you really stick to your guns and stay determined to what it is that you want to do right now in your life, and think in terms of, with the fire energy, which is about wands, think in terms of your business, entrepreneurship, the things that you are creating in your life. Well, when you continue to stay determined, can't get my mouth into gear, material and spiritual prosperity is yours. So that is a great sign that focusing on what you do best and what you love and really seeing how you can make a difference in the world is going to give you great returns, Sagittarius. What else for Sagittarius? Thank you. Big energy. 2 major arcana cards here. Now, think about where in your life do you have a tendency to allow yourself to be distracted or I'm going to bring it back to those cards that were really inviting you to let go of things that are keeping you tethered. And that in itself, of course, is a distraction from our purpose and what we're meant to be doing. This card in the Psychic Tarot deck is the same as the Tower card. So for some of you, you're about to experience a big wake-up call. And if you have already, perhaps that energy is still lingering at the moment, where For a moment in time, it disrupts your energy, makes you feel disconnected with yourself. Oh my gosh, what's happened? But it very quickly transitions into progress. It's like the tower, or the disruption, the shock, the news that came to you needed to happen to shake things up so that you could become very self-aware, because the next two cards indicate that there was a really good purpose to that shake-up. It was a catalyst for you to really tap into your self-awareness, your intuition, your inner knowing for what you need to pay attention to. Quite often this is to do with your purpose, your soul purpose and your purpose in this lifetime. It's like the universe is grabbing your attention to say, what do you need to be doing in terms of redirecting your energy and your focus right now? Remember, let go of the things that you are holding so dearly onto that you're afraid to let go of. And when we don't listen to the signs, then the catalyst or the shock or the change, the sudden change, steps in, disrupts everything. Now we've got your attention. So now's the time to truly sit with yourself and ask, what do I really need to pay attention to? What is the most important here? Who am I and why am I here? What is my purpose? What do I truly love to do? When is it that I feel most connected with my true self? Well, usually it's when we're doing what we love, what we're very good at doing naturally. Now, when you grasp this, everything starts to change. This accelerated motion card gives us an indication that progress quickly follows when we pay attention to our higher self, our higher wisdom, our purpose in this lifetime. When you're paying attention to that, suddenly growth, change, opportunity all starts to come in at a very quick pace. I love that. So it seems that as you reconnect with yourself, Sagittarius, and honor you, give yourself the time to come back to your power center, your solar plexus, doing whatever it is that you need to regain your sense of identity, purpose, inner strength, courage, confidence. Know that there is someone around you who's going to assist you with that. You can trust this person, this energy, to be that guiding, caring, listening ear to help you facilitate your own healing. Diving deeper into understanding yourself and then making that switch, that decision. Because when that tower moment comes to shake you up and get your attention, that is the perfect time for you to get things happening. The accelerated motion card and putting on that cloak of the Queen of Air energy is right. I need to be a bit more strategic about my life, make some decisions, work out what it is that I need and what I don't need. And to do this with a level of compassion for yourself and understanding of yourself. Really love who you are, your uniqueness, your gifts and talents, because as you do, the universe rewards you, Sagittarius. So we'll pull some cards from the Power Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Sagittarius. Mid-month through to the end of September. Thank you. Following your heart. Doing what your heart is really imploring you to do. There's a lot of love and compassion here in this reading, and I really do sense it's about self-love, self-compassion for the journey that you're on at the moment. As you do that, it's helping to open you up, Sagittarius, to understand yourself more deeply, and then that translates into you being loving and caring towards family members, understanding others, so your depth of empathy grows and increases here. It also means that you start to open up your intuition. So when we go into that place of self-compassion, of love, deeper understanding, our intuition heightens. And that's something that you can use when it comes to combining that with your decision making, the logic side of things. Look for the magic in life. The Four of Raphael, very kindly energy, sort of noticing the simplicity of children and of play and of curiosity. I feel like Spirit is saying it is time for you to have more of a playful energy. Really open up that lens of being curious, adventurous, allow yourself to play with creative ideas. Perhaps what you do in life has got a creative edge to it. I'm also sensing that as you get out into nature, and this is depicting a little girl by the beach, the water, the seashells here. When you step into nature, it helps to give you examples of how to play. Sometimes it's with animals, sometimes it's watching the birds, sometimes it's just being amongst the trees. Whatever it is, it's helping you to reconnect with your heart, your emotions, your ability to sense, know, and feel. And this is an important part of your healing journey at the moment, Sagittarius. It also opens you up to seeing and being aware of other possibilities in your life, perhaps opportunities for jobs, for things that you can spend more time in, opportunities that will enable you to grow and go to the next level where you're focused at the moment in life. Being emotional at the moment, Sagittarius, is helping you to understand you. And that's important. A lot of people discount emotions as not being wanted or not useful, that perhaps they're distracting. And yes, intense emotions can be distracting. However, they also are an indicator of what we are experiencing and what we need to understand a little bit more of. So whoever that caring, trusted mentor is in your life, they can help you process emotions. They can help you to understand the child in you. They can help you to open up and relax and be a bit more playful with life, with yourself, with ideas for your own progress, which is what I mean. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Yeah. So now they're saying, whatever that you have been tethered to and hanging on to so desperately, which the universe then gave you an opportunity to have a good shake up, to let stuff go. It's about releasing the past. So the Three of Michael here, which is similar to the Three of Swords, it's like let it go. It's causing you now pain and slowing your progress down when you're in this energy, when you don't release something that has already happened. And sometimes that can be challenging to let go of something that's happened or recently happened that perhaps affected us in terms of the heart and causing us a little bit of pain. For a moment there, we need some consoling, some understanding, just to feel in the emotion. But once that's done, it's important then to recognize it's time to move forward, to move on, and to set your sights on higher things that are going to progress you rather than weigh you down. So look at that, looking up to the stars there, really dreaming about the possibilities in life, rather than dwelling on the past and things that have been perhaps difficult, challenging, and with some time, with some patience, with some self-compassion, Sagittarius, time will heal those wounds. But we do need to show ourselves that love and compassion. Know that your spirit guides and angels are also there to support you, guide you, and care for you as well. You are not alone. All right. Lovely message there. So a card from the Guardian Angel Tarot. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. So the Six of Action. Whatever it is that your project that you're focusing on right now, I love this. This is the Six of Wands, the equivalent of, is bringing you success. This is a great time for you to celebrate. So where you decide to focus your energy, and remember we had the Nine of Fire, which is about don't give up, protect the things that you're creating. Remember your skills, gifts and talents. Where you direct that energy, Sagittarius, you're having success, you're having progress. There's that wreath of victory there for you. So you're being acknowledged, rewarded, recognized for what you're doing really well. Now, it could be your personal development, your personal leadership that's being noticed, or it could be your skills in the workplace or in your business or a project that you're focused on. Now, if the universe is bringing people into your life to assist you right now, this card is saying, say yes. This is a really positive omen for you, and they're saying, go for it. All right. Well, we're almost at the end of your reading, Sagittarius. Great news for September. And I encourage you to re-watch the video again next week, just so that you can really take in all the beautiful messages. Your angels are speaking with you at this time. As your intuition increases and your ability to give yourself compassion and understanding, it makes it so much easier to hear our angels and spirit guides, because they are there encouraging you, speaking with you, giving you signs and messages. This is exactly the time to trust your intuition. And when you are feeling excited or inspired or something just feels right, that's the indication that it's a green light, it's a yes to go ahead and to proceed. Okay, so a final card for your reading today. I'll pull one from the Seeker Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. I list the decks in the description box below in case you're interested. And just a reminder, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me for your particular circumstances, you can reach me with my details in the description box as well. Okay. All right. Open your mind. Open your mind is the card that we have here today for you. Open your mind to the possibilities of what you can do and what you can achieve. You're in a beautiful space now of expanding your energy. By the end of September, you've released whatever was holding you back. You're showing yourself way more compassion, and you're accepting help and support from others, which is really important. And all of this now is helping you to move to the next level of being open to change and to transformation. So being open, of course, is about being curious. Being curious, asking questions, thinking about, well, what if this and what if that? And it does take a degree of courage to put ourselves into places that we don't know a great deal about. Perhaps you're trying something new. Test yourself, put your toe in the water, Sagittarius. Give this a go. Be open to the possibilities rather than needing to have everything certain or all of the questions answered. The best way to be open is to give yourself a little bit of time to sit in stillness and process things. Remember at the beginning of the reading, it was about balancing your energy between being active and doing things, which is the yang energy, and then having time to go internal, to rest, reflect, to ponder on something, to marinate on something. That's equally as important, and that's where you also gain power. Power is not just in the acting, it's also in the listening. So, with this open your mind, it may also be indicating to you, in terms of when you're interacting with other people, you may be called to have an open mind when people have different points of view, perhaps different cultural backgrounds, perhaps different upbringing, past experiences have perhaps shaped the way they view the world. Spirit is asking you to be open And rather than reject opinions or beliefs, just know that there may be something in there for you to consider. You don't need to change who you are or to compromise on what is important to you, Sagittarius. But when we keep an open mind and we are being discerning and we're using our logic brain as well as our intuition, we can usually ensure that our communication with others is more fruitful, more harmonious. It also helps us to understand perhaps the position of where other people are coming from. So we talked about being empathic, having the ability to be compassionate towards others. Now, we get this message twice in your reading today. Open your heart and mind with this card, the King of Water, and with this card, both of them asking you to not close off on something or someone, but rather just leave that channel open to consider other ways of thinking, or even just leaving the door open for energy to flow in, for thoughts to marinate, for you to perhaps be the observer and the listener for a moment in time. As you open your mind and expand your awareness, you will see how everything is connected. We are energetic beings and we are connected to others. Sometimes what we don't recognize is that we're all connected in the universe, and certain things have a timing around them. So what may be happening over there has a timing, but it will also energetically impact you here. And sometimes we need to wait a moment and be still to realize, hang on a minute, there's a connection to that event, that situation. There's a connection for me here that I need to be aware of. I can't be more specific than that. You need to apply it to your particular circumstances, Sagittarius. But I think it's going to help you to see that your choices are important and that every choice that you make is going to shape your forward reality. And that's why sometimes we need to make sure we're being open-minded about something, so that we give ourselves the best possible future options and choices. If we're quick to judge situations, people, circumstances, then our future reality will be shaped because we've closed doors quickly. So it's an interesting thing that your angels and spirit guides are just asking you at the moment to remain open. And that's about being neutral. You don't have to change your thoughts and opinions, just to be open to what may be going on somewhere else with someone else that has a connection with you. It's also about being open to new experiences as you are making progress and change in your life, which is really important. So letting go of the things that were distracting you so that you can make progress in your life was early on in the reading, and now being reminded to be open-minded as you move forward to the potential opportunities for you, the potential experiences that you can have, perhaps new ideas that are coming to you. Your mind is going to be challenged, but that's great. That's an indication of growth. It's an indication that you are ready to progress yourself. So, be the seeker, be curious, and I really hope that this reading has helped you in some way, Sagittarius, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next reading. Bye now.